What's up, guys? Long time no see. It's Kenneth, obviously, and this is my long-awaited tutorial of Skillet song Savior. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and still being subscribed. Because I haven't made a video in like 6 months or so. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Please leave your comments and questions and requests all down below. I actually did get a job as a second grade teacher. So that's what I've been kind of gearing up for. Just had a long vacation during the summer, so we'll see when and where and how I can make more videos, but we'll see. I won't promise anything, but thanks for watching. Here we go. Okay, alright, this song is in a modified drop D, mainly because I couldn't really figure out, I knew it was in drop D, but they had some open strings, especially when they're playing the acoustic part. So I'll tell you the strings from physically top to bottom. First string is D, A, the next string is A, D. That's all standard for drop D. And then I'm gonna play two A's. So my G and my B string are actually A's, and then my bottom E string is also a D. So everything, basically the strings from top to bottom are D, A, D, A, D. So I basically have a full-on D power chord, or chord. It's just like that when you play all strings open. So D, A, D, A, D. And that's all the modified tuning that I did. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, alright, so let's get down to it. So the very, very beginning, you're gonna hear this nice little lick. Alright, so first thing to do is top D string, top A string, put your first finger on the second fret of the D string, and hammer on your second finger of that second D string. So basically it sounds like this. Now what I do is I pick take off your second finger, just leave your first finger down on that second fret of the D string, on the upstroke, and then you're going to put your second finger on the A string, 3rd fret, and just play the next two strings, which is your D string, that's your first finger, 2nd fret of the D string, and then open G. So that full first beginning part sounds like this. Sorry. From there, you're going to put your bar the top 3 strings of the 3rd fret and slide up to the 8th fret. And from there, I'm trying to play the top 4 or top 5 strings. You can play the top all the strings if you want to. I try to just not hear that bottom D string. I just try to play the top 5 like that. So the very very beginning of this piece sounds like this. Second part of the introduction sounds like this. Start it the same exact way, top D and top A strings. Put your first finger, 2nd fret of the D string, hammer on that 2nd finger of the D string, upstroke on the D string on the first finger of the 2nd fret. That chord again, which is 2nd finger A string on the 3rd fret, first finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and the open G string, and then you just play the top 3 of the 3rd fret. Now you can play a couple things here. I play it this way. Again, this is the top 3 strings, so your 2nd finger stays there on the 3rd fret of the A string, your first finger, I like to bar the top 3 strings of the 2nd fret, and then I put my 4th finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd D string. I'm just going to be calling the higher D string the 2nd D string. You can also just take off your 4th finger and play that top 3 strings. I like this one though. Again, this is only the top 3 strings with your right hand. So the whole introduction will sound like this slowly. And you just repeat that again. Sorry. And of course, you just stay on that 3rd fret, top 3 strings during that introduction. Then you get to your distortion. And what I like to do whenever I have an open in this song, mainly only in this song, I'll put my 1st finger down on the 7th fret of the G string. So I'll just, play the top 3 strings. This is the introduction. And then you're going to go up to the 8th fret and top 3 strings. And you really don't have to play that G string. I just kind of, the 7th fret of the G string, I kind of just do that just because I think it sounds cool. But you can just play the top 3 strings. And remember, you can always play this power chord here. 1st finger on the A string and 3rd finger on the D string. Just remember that you're only playing 2 strings though, as opposed to this one. Same exact chord. That's slightly different. Put your 4th finger there, but so basically top 3 strings. Yeah, and the timing's a little bit tricky. Let me go to acoustic and give you guys a little bit of help with that if you can't get it. I'm gonna go a little bit slower. So. And a whole lot slower. Alright, now you are into the verses. Or the first verse. Now, the first verse and the second verse are exactly identical as far as the guitar playing goes. Know that there are 2 parts to the verses. So basically you've got this part, which sounds similar, but it's not exactly the same. And that's the first part of it. The second part of it is this. Know that the second part of each verse, the second part of the first and second verse, are exactly the same as the introduction you played. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you now the first part of the first verse, which is also the first part of the second verse. Alright, so here we go. It starts out exactly the same. You're going to play the top D string, top A string, and then you're going to put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd D string. The only difference is now you're going to be using a different finger for that hammer-on. You're going to put your 3rd finger on that 3rd fret of the D string. So, sorry, let me start over. You got your open D, open A, 1st finger, 2nd fret of the 2nd D string. Ooh, that's not bad. You're going to hammer on your 3rd finger of the D string on the 3rd fret. And then put your 2nd finger, release your 3rd finger, put down your 2nd finger on the A string, 3rd fret. that was the, again, just like before, 3rd fret of the A string, 2nd fret of the D string, and open G, and then do the exact same slide from the 3rd fret up to the 8th fret. Okay, that's the very first part. So again, this part, let's do it one more time slowly. Like that. And then the second part of that first part of the verses sounds like this. You're gonna do the same exact thing. Top D, top A. Again. 1st finger, 2nd fret of the D string. 3rd finger, 3rd fret of the D string. Release your 3rd and put your 2nd finger on the A string 3rd fret. And play those 3 strings. That's 2nd finger or 2nd fret of the D string, open G string. Bar the top 3. And then go back to that same exact formation you did in the intro, which is 1st finger, top 3 strings of the 2nd fret. 2nd finger, 3rd fret of the A string, and then your 4th finger on the D string, 2nd D string, 5th fret. So the only, and I'll play the second part of the first part of the first verse and 2nd verse. So this is what it sounds like. Sorry to get you confused. I'll just start out from the 2nd verse. Sorry for the verse. Notice the timing is different, and that's what makes it different from the introduction or the 2nd verse of the 1st and 2nd verses. So again, slowly, this is what it would sound like, both of them. The 1st verse and the 2nd verse, very beginning, first part of it. Sorry, different fingers. That little switch from the 3rd fret to this formation is different from the introduction in that the timing is different. The chords are exactly the same, but the timing is different. In the introduction, you go like this: 1, 2, 1, 2. You're on the beat. But in the very beginning of the 1st and 2nd verses, it goes like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. It goes 1, 2. Sorry, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this switch actually comes before the 2nd beat. So like that. So again, the first verse starts like this. The second part of the 1st and 2nd verses is exactly the same as the intro. So then you go back to the just like the intro. It sounds similar, but it's slightly different. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I'm pretty sure that part starts. You've got nothing left to lose. And then they go, yeah. And now we're basically almost into the chorus. Yeah, I just basically muffling the strings with your left hand and just play that down, up, down, up. And then play the top 3 string. And now you're into the chorus, which is like super, super easy. What you need is top 3 strings just open. I go like this. I go, let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then switch. As far as the strumming goes. So what you got? And again, I'm just playing the top 3 strings, and then I'm going to go to the 10th fret of the top 3 strings, to the 8th fret, top 3 strings of the 3rd fret. And this formation is just like you do when you're here of the verses. So that formation again is the 1st finger 2nd fret the top D string, 2nd finger 3rd fret of the A string, and 4th finger 2nd D string 5th fret. And that's pretty much, I think, the chorus, the whole chorus. So it's what you got, what you need, and then just repeat that. Open, 10, 8, open, 3, and that cool formation. And then you're back into the intro, into the kind of like the intro. And then you're back into the 2nd verse. Right now, right now, I'm going to give you guys a link if you want to skip to the bridge. I'm going to do right now a playthrough of the 2nd verse. That way you can kind of play along, hopefully, and I won't make mistakes. But that way you can play along and kind of practice the verse, because the 1st and 2nd verse, like I said, are exactly the same, but the verses have a 1st part and a 2nd part. They sound pretty similar, but they're different timing wise and fingering wise. They're slightly different. So I'm gonna go from the 2nd verse. So here it goes. Sorry, here we go. Sorry. That last part should be distorted, and then you're back into the chorus. Okay, welcome back. If you just clicked from the annotation and didn't need any practice. Alright, now we're gonna go on to the bridge. Alright. So while they're playing, I'm pretty sure that the chords, the background chords while we're playing this, are exactly the same as the chorus chords. So what I do, since your B and G and B strings are exactly the same, I just bar them, and you're just gonna play these 2 strings. So basically, you're gonna be playing the 7th fret of obviously both of them. 7 to the A, and then just open, and then 1st fret. Go back again to the 7th, and to the 3rd. Like that. Again, 7 again. And then you're gonna go up to the 12th and 13th. 12, 13th. And then the 14th fret of the bottom E string, which is actually a D, but we're calling it an E string. So that's the 14th fret of the bottom string, 14th and 15th. And then just go right across, go up a string to that 15th of the B string. Like that. So it just sounds like this. So 7, open, 1, 7, 8, 3, 7, 8, 12, 13, and then 14, 15, 15. Very cool. And then this super sick part, like that. Okay, this is probably the coolest part of the whole thing in my opinion, so hopefully I won't mess it up, because it's kind of weird when you slow stuff down. It's kind of hard to explain, so let's try it. This is all in the top D and A strings, so anyway, play the top D string 3 times, and then 3rd fret, whatever you like on the top 3 strings. Sorry, top D string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Top D string again twice, and then A string 3rd fret, and then open A, like that. So the first part is something like this. I'll play it a little bit slower, sorry. Like that. And again, this is all palm muted. And I'm actually doing alternate picking. I think it's a little bit too slow doing all downs or all up, so. Anyway, that's the first part. Is this. Sorry. Slow it down. So, like that. Just like that. And then the second part of it is this 1, 2, 3 top D string, 3rd fret of the top D string, and if you notice I'm using my 3rd finger. Top D strings again, open. 1st finger A string, 1st fret, and then open A string. And that's pretty much it. You just so the second part of that part is this, like that. Just like that. Okay? So the whole thing sounds like this. And then this just open top 3 strings, and then 8th fret. And you repeat that again. Yes, let me just make sure I did that. I'll play the whole thing slowly. A little bit slower. Alright, from there, you're going to go to 10th fret of the top 3 strings to 8, 10, 8 again, and then the 12th fret with your 3rd finger, 12th fret of the D string, 2nd D string, 1st finger of the 10th fret of the D string, and then back up to 12 with your 3rd finger. So it's 8, 10, 8, just like that, da-da-da, like ESPN, right? And then you're gonna do the same thing again, 10 to 8, and then I do the octave higher. That is on the 12th. Same exact fret numbers on you're on the top. You're on the bottom, the high D string, or sorry, the high E, right? So 12, 10, 12, and then this part. The next part is this, and I chose to, since it repeats itself, I chose to play the 2nd guitar part first. So I'll teach you that first, just like in my cover, which should be clickable in the video. Just remember that it's on the and, it's on the offbeat, so it's da 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 da. So it's kind of syncopated rhythm, and your soul is gonna rock. And if you got that reference from Audio Adrenaline, thumbs up and leave me the song in the comments below. If it's got a syncopated rhythm, then your soul is gonna rot. Yeah, so, yeah, this is the 12th of the bottom E string, and then the 10th of the bottom E string. So da da da, and you can add a little bit of a little vibrato or a little bend, a little bit. And then the 15th of that same string at the bottom E string. Yeah, so just like that. And then while that's going on, while that cool jazz is going on, you've got this. Ooh, and I didn't play that very cleanly, but remember that again, this is only offbeat. Da 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 ba da da ba 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 da. So it's gonna be the top D string, top 3 strings, sorry, just top 3 string, 2nd fret, top 3 strings, 3rd fret, 3rd, that's, and then the 5th. Sorry, I missed. That's the 8th fret, the G and B strings. And that's how I play it. They probably have some other way to play it, but again, open, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 8th of the B and G string. So it sounds like this in real time, slowly. And if you notice what I'm doing a, I'm not even sure what that's called. I forgot the names. A user told me a long time ago, but I'm going down. I'm muffling the strings with my left hand. So. Like that. And that is basically the whole song. From there you get into this, which you already know. And that part, da 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 da. So that's, you know, another syncopated rhythm, like that. And you just muffle the strings, and then you're back into the chorus. And then you're back into the introduction or outro. And again, that ending part is just the top 3 strings. And that's it. Okay? Sweet! Alright, so hopefully you again weren't confused. Sorry, I'm out of practice. I haven't been making videos for quite a while, especially a tutorial. That's a little bit weird because, again, the introduction is exactly the same as the second part of the verse and second verses, but the first and second verses, the first part of those verses is slightly different, even though you're playing really, really similar notes. The notes are slightly different, and the rhythm is also different as well. So, yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys weren't too confused. Please leave your questions, comments, hate comments if you like, although obviously I don't like them, but I will take constructive criticism. And yeah, thanks for watching, subscribing, commenting, hating, liking, whatever you guys do. It won't hurt me too badly if you dislike this video, but please like this video. Okay, anyway, alright, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, God bless you guys.